Any parent will tell you responsibilities extend beyond your 18th birthday, but any foster kid will tell you that's often where the support comes to an end.
To be sure, that transition from childhood to adulthood is a smooth one. Just in Time steps in. Already this year, that organization has helped 750 people in San Diego County, all the way from ages 18 to 26. San Diego 6's Jenny Day joining us with this exclusive success story. Jenny.
Good afternoon. I had the opportunity to meet Raiyah Harris today. She is graduating soon from San Diego State and has plans to go on and get her PhD. Everything from her laptop to the art in her apartment came from Just in Time.
Hello, welcome.
Now 22 and in her own apartment, but at just 12 years old, Raiyah Harris became a warden of the state.
My mom was addicted to drugs.
After bouncing around to several different families, she was lucky enough to be taken in by her grandparents, meaning all of the siblings could stay together.
Being 12 and I want to see my mom. No, you can't see your mom. So it's a constant struggle to not have your biological parent, but still having family member. It still hurts. So I think it was definitely a tough transition. I went through a lot of time being angry at my social worker, angry at my grandparents.
She was able to use that anger to drive her towards success.
School is always my escape. I could go there, I could be smart, I could be happy. No one had to know what's going on at home. And so I really thought. So that was something I really hold key to my identity, and it's just been consistent throughout my educational career.
Harris is currently applying to graduate schools and has dreams of a PhD in clinical psychology. Since she turned 18, Just in Time has been there for the entire journey.
And here is my room.
Dorm supplies, laptop, GRE prep course, and now volunteers like Gretchen Morgan are helping make her house a home.
We're encouraging people to give things like you would your own college student, not just your junk that you're tired of, but give stuff that's going to really make a home.
For some foster kids, there's been a fair amount of disappointment and inconsistency in their lives. Just in Time wants to change that. Once their foster family has done their part, they step in to create a community who is always there.
Instead of just one mentor, you have 6 people that you can count on for different things, because the person who gives you advice on how to buy a car is not necessarily the same person who you talk to if you break up with your boyfriend.
Setting former foster kids up for success and onto a path of well-being.
We shop smart, so we try to use our dollars wisely, but we also try to do it with love.
I know.
It's great to see it.
Easy to forget how young 18 is. I mean, when you're 18, you are, I was, in fact, and still am. You're essentially a kid. Yeah.
Well, you think you know a lot, but you really, in hindsight, you are still such a kid.
Right.
And that transition without, the stable home, the traditional home that we all know of. I mean, what do these kids need? I mean, they mentioned in the piece, you mentioned it, but what else do you think would help them?
So it's tough to get the big items like the couches and the chairs and, those bigger items, but they really said the best thing that you can give is a gift card, because then these young adults can go and pick it out themselves and have that sense of pride, in having these things in their home.
Great to see how well she's doing.
And, her and her mom now have a great relationship. She said that she's been clean and sober for 6 years, so just a really positive story. I'll put more information on our website.
Mom must be so proud.
Absolutely.
Jenny, thank you very much.